Hey.
Welcome back to Bass Now Radio.
Welcome back to Bass Now Radio. We got Brycen in the house.
Yay!
That's Lewis.
I'm Lewis.
I'm Andrew.
Can you put like some kind of sound effect where everyone goes, yay?
Yeah.
I
I need to move the mic closer to me. There we go. Thank God.
Oh, you want the yeah, that. We all can't whistle.
Drop the old Tindy in the bio.
Yeah, Tinder and Hinge will be in the bio.
Hit him up.
Hit them up if you'd like.
Or just hit him up on Instagram. Slide into them DMs.
Or my Venmo.
Man single.
Oh. That'll really speak the man's language.
So, this is Bass Now Radio.
Yes.
We got a nice, quick little draft episode for you today. Yeah.
That's a good one.
A return episode, pre-Christmas episode.
Yes.
So, yeah.
I think it's a good draft.
Nice list. This podcast is brought to you by Deep Apparel.
Yes.
Use code Sunrise20 at checkout. Get yourself 20% off.
Yes.
Some fantastic apparel.
Yes. Are you wearing any deep apparel?
I'm not. I got the hat right there.
Okay. All right.
I got Riley's catch on tonight. I
Nice.
had to wrap some.
We can talk about that
Riley's
towards the end,
catch.
after the draft.
Yeah, we can do
Riley's
that.
coat. This is also brought to you by the wonderful people at Biz Baits, True South. Get you some stuff. We need to get something other than a buzz bait here for me to play with. Like, always show everybody the buzz bait. But you can use code BASS NOW. That's with a capital B and a capital N for 10% off your next order. There's some cool stuff coming. There's some good Christmas gift bundles.
Yes, they have really cool bundles.
Yeah, if you've tried Biz Baits or are looking to try Biz Baits or want to share with your family Biz Baits, we have bundles out on the shop now. And
They're bundleicious.
They are bundleicious. They got a flip and jig bundle, a shaky head bundle.
Did you say jig?
Jig bite?
Jig bat.
Someone say jig bite? So yeah, check that out.
Well, there's like a most popular one too, right? The top sellers bundle.
Yeah, there's a top sellers bundle. If you haven't tried them, go use your 10% off and
Get yourself a
the
top
bundle.
seller one.
I think it's probably around $60, and you can get a little bit of everything.
There's a lot of stuff in it.
Yeah, find something you like.
There's a lot of stuff.
All handmade products.
Made by these two fine gentlemen right here.
Yes.
Some of them at
So if
least.
you find a dent in your jig, you know who to blame. And if your jig comes untied, you also know who to blame. What's the draft going to be today?
So the draft, we're going to draft Bass Towns.
Yes.
We're leaving it
Fishing
very
towns.
open-ended because, let's be honest, most Bass Towns are nothing. So,
There are some nothing.
Yeah, that's what makes them special.
It is what makes some of them special.
yeah. I.e. Manny, Louisiana, although Toledo,
Yeah,
I
I'm
hate
not-
you,
I
but
will not be
Manny,
picking that.
I almost picked it just based off that
Toledo Town
fantastic,
and Tackle.
the fantastic grocery store, appliance store, gas station, tackle store, restaurant, all combined into one in the same
Yeah.
place.
Toledo Town and Tackle should get its own spot on this list.
I was thinking about it.
Just
I was
get
like,
its own
I don't
place.
want Manny, Louisiana or Toledo Bend. I just want
Just that establishment.
just that
You need
etablishment.
to see
Fantastic.
Toledo Town and
You
Tackle.
You have to go once, dude.
It's unbelievable. The food is unbelievable.
It was the highlight.
Bad.
The highlight of my Toledo Bend trip was
Toledo Town and Tackle.
Toledo Town and Tackle. That is the honest to God truth right there.
Toledo Town and Tackle and one dock were the highlights of my
And one dock. I didn't even have a dock.
So I have here the random name generator.
Yes.
And I will be generating who will be picking first in the draft.
Okay.
Here we go.
Here we go.
It's spinning. Me!
Rigged.
Rigged.
Rigged. All right. Lewis is drafting first.
All right. Second.
Lewis again.
I'll respin it if it does that. Brycen!
Oh, God dang it. I'm dead last.
You're the last pick in the draft. So,
Here's to you guys.
I'm so happy to have the first pick of the draft. I'm not going to lie. Very excited.
Yeah, I think you're gonna scoop one out from under. Well, actually, no, you're not, because I already know what your first one's gonna be. Never mind. We're good.
Everybody knows what my first pick is. I think the best bass town, and we could have picked places that we haven't been, but I think we're all picking places we've been.
I picked places that I've been.
Yeah, same here.
The
best
I've been.
bass fishing locale that I've ever been to is Gunnersville, Alabama. By far, number one. Every gas station in town has that like mini tackle store there. You got about 842 boat ramps. You can put in anywhere,
including ones at hotels.
Yes, everyone's driving around in a bass boat. You just feel like you're in.
There's security for the boats.
Yeah, there is.
Really?
Yeah. Security
That's
for the
pretty cool.
boats.
Yeah, the security guards.
Nice. You never have to worry about plugging in. There's
yeah,
electric
so many
everywhere.
outlets. Yeah,
That's big.
and they got a
What
great
else?
brewery.
They have the main channel.
Main channel.
Main channel brewery.
The main Chanel for the UNC Charlotte guys.
The food is not top tier. I think there's probably going to be a better food pick somewhere along the way. But
I would hope
it's
so.
good enough. It's good enough. It's not bad food. You can find edible food.
Yeah.
Gunnersville, Alabama. I don't think there's an argument for another number one.
Yeah, I kind of, yeah, I can see that going first, so I'm not surprised by that pick.
Yeah.
Was not on my draft picks. Mainly because I knew that if I didn't pick first, I wasn't getting it.
Fair enough. I love Gunnersville. Whenever I'm there, I just feel like I'm surrounded by people who do what I do. I like that. It's like being at a classic, but all the time.
So the opposite of being in Bay City, Michigan.
Yes. The opposite. I will not be picking Bay City, Michigan.
Where no one bass fishes.
The armpit of Michigan, eh?
Yeah.
As they said.
As they said.
As one person says.
Oh, boy.
Well, I
So-
think multiple of them boys said that, actually.
Yeah. The whole entire lot of them said that.
So, Brycen.
Brycen, what are you
All right.
picking with your first
Check
pick?
the old list.
By the way, we're going 4 rounds.
Four rounds.
Not 5 rounds this time because we got
right.
three people words.
Melbourne, Florida. Melbourne. Headwaters.
Really?
Ah.
Yeah, and part of it was just because when we went down there, we met some of the greatest people I've ever met. I never even talked to the guy before, never knew him, but he invited us. We left there feeling like, okay, that place felt like home. And it was very all those little lakes around there.
Yeah.
Miles long, gravel road, all these little lakes, just ramp, fishing all these little lakes. Just boats going all up and down this dusty road. It was just like,
Cool. Yeah.
it's different. It's not like the Gunnersville, I've never been to Gunnersville, but I understand that that vibe, I guess.
Yeah.
It's not like that.
Okay.
It's more of that, when you get on the river
Yeah.
in the east.
Yeah.
More type of that deal.
Okay.
Kind of middle of nowhere, not a lot of things out there, but the things you do find, you're like, okay, so this is what it's like.
Okay.
So that's
Food?
Food. Where do we eat? McDonald's.
It's as I say, it's Florida. It can't be
Nothing
amazing.
special, but I mean,
Yeah.
it's just kind of out there.
Yeah.
It's a cool place, really cool place.
All right.
I like that.
Interesting.
Pick. Yeah, I
wasn't
did
seeing
not
that
see
one
that
coming.
pick
I
come
know.
through. so
I didn't
was
see
good.
that one coming.
I know.
Interesting.
All right, I'm. This wasn't number 1 on my list, but I feel like I have to take it now because there's a chance Lewis has it.
Oh.
Anderson, South Carolina.
Okay. On my list.
Don't mind.
On my list.
On Lake Hartwell.
Pick.
Yeah, on Lake Hartwell. They have what I call the greatest tackle store in the United States.
It's a good one.
It's a pretty great tackle
good
store. Food is pretty dang good.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different places to eat. Everyone fishes there.
Yeah.
Their ramps are actually almost all of them are good, although there are a couple bad ones on Hartwell. But their main one, as we all know,
is probably the
Green
best in the
Pound.
country.
It's bar none. There's nothing like it.
Yeah.
It's just I've been there quite a few times now. I think it's probably the most visited lake for me that I've been to
Definitely,
outside of North Carolina.
Yeah.
So I've been there quite a bit. Like the area. People are usually pretty nice. The police are really funny, actually, as we've experienced.
Yeah, we found that one out, bud.
Yeah, and I don't know, just good vibes all around. I like the place, so.
Okay.
Yeah, and I mean, they're definitely all in on the fishing thing. So
you didn't tell the people why you're actually picking it.
What do you mean?
Why you're actually picking Anderson, South Carolina. That's where we met.
Oh, yeah! Hey, met the podcast partner there.
This is true.
Adorable.
Adorable. Yeah.
Well, he was parading around as a false UNC Charlotte bass fisherman at the time.
I'm
so
sure he was.
saw the hat on and everything. I'm like, I don't know this guy.
Fanboy.
Fanboy.
In training. It's a good pick. It's on my list. So.
Yes.
You did get it.
Yeah, I knew I had to take it like early. So.
Yeah. Good pick. Is it back to me?
Back to you.
All right. See, here's the problem with my list is I don't know what I want second. I knew what I wanted first. I think. See, I could pick one that's very similar to my first one. I don't want to do that, but I still want it. It's tough. It's a hard second pick.
The really good question is it something that you think is on me and Brycen's list? Which you can see Brycen's list now, but so my list.
Yes, I do, but it's so similar. I'm taking it.
Send it.
Dayton, Tennessee.
Yeah.
Okay, it wasn't on mine. We're good.
What?
Really?
I haven't been there.
I'm surprised.
I haven't been to Dayton yet.
Yeah, Dayton, Tennessee, Lake Chickamauga. See, the reason why it doesn't go one for me is because I cannot freaking stand Lake Chickamauga. I hate that place. But Dayton's, I mean, almost everything I said about Gunnersville, I feel like I can say about Dayton. It's got just, you feel like you're in a fishing town, good boat ramp, plenty of food options, and they're all solid, I think. I mean, they got plenty of like Tractor Supply and O'Reilly's, and that's a big thing for us college guys.
Yeah.
They got plenty of places you fix your stuff, and it's a good fishing town. They get up early there, you know.
Stuff's open early.
Yeah, you get your nice biscuit early in the morning. Gas station right by the boat ramp. And it's a good fish. It's good
vibes. Good vibes.
When you go there,
It's a small town.
yeah, it's a small town.
Small town vibes.
And the number one thing I'll come back to on all these places is like, if you need something, you're gonna be able to find it there. And there's a lot of bass fishing towns. You can't say that.
Manny, Louisiana.
So.
Need a box of deep crankbaits. We ain't finding that one there, bud.
Well, and Dayton Boat Dock. Great tackle store.
Yes. Extremely.
Great tackle store.
Extremely
You gotta
great.
throw that in there. So,
That's
Wouldn't
a good
know.
one.
Brycen,
All right.
what you got?
My number 2 was stolen. My number 2 was Anderson, South Carolina.
My bad.
All good. So my
I almost picked this one.
second one is going to be Florence, Alabama.
Never been.
I almost
Lake.
picked it.
Pickwick Lake.
I like that
Never
pick.
been.
I do like that pick a lot.
Never been.
Let's see. Pickwick Lake. So, same thing. Giant ramp. Giant ramp. Everybody there fishes. Giant tackle store right beside the ramp.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Huge tackle store.
Towns close by, so there's not necessarily like great food near the ramp, but like, you know, you got actual Florence.
Yeah,
you
the
got
food-
Mussel Shoals, all that. You know,
Oh,
like
yeah.
historical.
Yeah, I was gonna say the food there is actually
Yeah,
really
but
good.
It's not good at the lake.
Okay.
It's good in the areas around the lake.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
So that's
then-
good. That makes me feel better about my next pick because I was
Same
like, this
thing.
might be gray area.
Same thing. Hotels. You know, it's just easy to go there and stay and feel safe and feel welcome.
Yeah, and they host a lot of tournaments.
Yep.
So
So it sounds similar to like the Dayton Gunnersville.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
it's a fishing town.
I
Yeah.
mean, it's, you know, Tennessee Valley Lake.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Yeah.
I feel like they're all very similar in that aspect.
Muscle Shoals seems cool too.
Yeah,
That seems
it's a cool place.
yeah.
It's definitely a place like you need to go if you've never been.
okay. That's good. Sounds.
I recommend it. I recommend it. I bet.
Quality second pick.
Okay, for my second pick, this may be controversial.
Uh-oh.
I am going to pick Charlotte, North Carolina.
Whoa!
Not expecting that.
Why?
Yes.
Because despite the fact that I can't stand most of the lakes around here, there is an absolute crap ton of lakes within an hour drive of Charlotte.
This is true.
I would agree.
Where Charlotte would be your home base out of. It's a freaking city, unlike any of the other places we've named. So you want to talk about access to food and boat supplies.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, we got it all.
It's a different crowd of people, too.
Yeah.
It's very different.
Like, these fishermen around here are different.
They're different. They're different. We were talking about this on the last episode.
We were?
Yes. Where we were talking about how Lake Norman is probably one of the most fished lakes on the East Coast.
Yeah.
The number of fishermen in this area, you don't really appreciate it like you would at like a headwaters because it's spread out so much. But there are a large quantity of fishermen in the Charlotte area.
Right. Yeah, you don't see them going up and down the road like you would in the other places we've talked about.
Because it's a city and there's a lot of people.
Here.
Yeah.
Well, it's Saturday morning.
Oh,
They're
Saturday
there.
morning.
They're
Yeah,
there.
You don't see them.
Saturday
Come
morning.
out of the woods.
Every gas station you go to.
If you get off of exit 36
Dude.
on 77, there will be bass boats.
Dude, it's this guy, like the QT by our house. I see a bass boat there almost every morning I go.
Too. Yeah.
On Saturday morning, there's almost always one there.
Yeah.
And it's always a different one.
And we're what, 20, 25 minutes from
anything
closest ramp at Norman?
Yeah. So
Yeah, I mean, you got Norman, you got Wiley, you got Moss, High Rock, Tillery, Tuckertown, Baden.
Yeah.
They're all within 45.
there's even smallmouth within 45 minutes of Charlotte.
Yeah. If you happen to know where to go. So yeah, like I said,
Did say that.
it's I had to pick it.
I can, yeah.
I had to pick it.
I can see it.
It's just, despite the fact it's not necessarily my favorite,
Yeah.
it is a gigantic fishing town.
It is.
So
It is. That's it. I don't think about it like that, but you're absolutely right. It's a good point.
thank you. I make good points.
Now I gotta pick. So basically, I gotta pick.
You're gonna pick whether or not you're gonna screw me over or not.
Well, see, I know you're gonna take one of the two, but I think I'm gonna end up just taking my person. No, Waddington.
Yep.
It's my favorite place in the world. What can I say? See, obviously, I think we're both talking about the debate between Waddington and Clayton here.
Waddington. Just a big hug around Waddington. No offense to Clayton.
No, I mean, I have definitely more personal heartstrings to Clayton. It's where I grew up fishing. Like, it's where I always visited as a kid. But as far as a fishing town goes, Waddington wins over.
Mm-hmm.
You have more hotels. You have more places to eat. You have steward shops. Oh, I could go on for 45 minutes about steward shops.
Trust me, I put Waddington really early on just because of the steward shops.
I could go on for an hour about steward shops. I love steward shops.
You want to talk the best gas station breakfast? It's not even close.
It's the best. It's the best.
It's like Stewart shop and then like 40 feet of shit and then everything else.
Yeah.
QT, Wawa, it's all down there.
Ice cream is amazing. They open at 4 o'clock, which
Surprised
is
they got ice cream that far up north.
yeah.
What?
It's cold.
Yeah.
It's cold up there.
half the year you can just leave it outside.
You'll park it.
I love Stewart shops, but it's a good town. You got both ramps. You got Waddington and Messina's 10 minutes down the
10
road.
minutes up there, yeah.
And that's a good ramp too. The only problem with it is the access to 75% of the river, but
Yeah.
but yeah, no, I love Waddington.
Yeah,
I
that's a
feel
good
like I'm
pick.
home. And I think in the north, it's probably the best bass fishing town, I would say.
Yeah.
That I've been to. So.
Yeah, I got to make a trip up there.
You do.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
Very much do. It's the best.
All right.
Literally. He wrote down 4 lakes and 2 are gone.
I got some. So, my third lake, Lewis, you called this one. Clarksville, Virginia.
I knew it.
All right. Clarksville, Virginia.
Smith Mountain.
No, Carr Lake.
Oh, that's Carr. God
Bugs
dang.
Island.
Bugs.
That is my place.
This is your home
That is
lake.
where I come from, pretty much. Clarksville is a very small town.
Let's hear it.
You got pretty much Oxford, which is like our closest city, about 30 minutes away. Giant lake, it's bigger than Lake Norman.
Yeah.
So you can pretty much Clarksville. You can pretty much on Bugs Island. You can pretty much do whatever you want fishing wise. There's so many different ways to catch them. And Clarksville itself is an extremely small town. There's probably two or three hotels, brewery.
Yeah.
You know, you got a McDonald's.
Got a brewery.
It's just like
It's big.
it kind of sets up perfect. Hotels are on the water. It's just kind of like when I see it as like a little fishing town because it's just like it's a small town. There's one road going through town. You know, nice tackle shop.
You got bobcats, baby.
Bobcats, bait and tackle. And a lot of
It's a good tackle
a lot of good fishermen that come from that area. A lot.
I got a question.
Yeah.
Does Clarksville wake up early?
Mhm.
Like you can get gas and stuff?
Oh
and-
yeah.
Okay.
I've never had a problem getting gas or biscuits or anything when I go that direction because usually I go
Big.
towards the other end of the lake.
Right.
But tournaments, they're either running out of this end of the lake or this end of the lake, and this
Right.
end of the lake is Clarksville.
Right.
So, there's a couple big boat ramps in that area,
Okay.
so there's really no problem getting access to a boat ramp.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to think what else. And yeah, there's a major gas station on like right side the ramp, so you don't have any sort of problem getting gas, getting food. You got a food line in town. If you want to go camp for the week, there's campgrounds all within probably 5 or 10 minutes of the ramp.
Yeah.
So
Right.
it's kind of all there.
Clarksville's like the town right by the bridge, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's a good.
Yep.
That's a good fishing town.
And the ramp is literally you can stand on the bridge and see the ramp.
Yeah.
And there's
Yeah.
that gas station on the left up there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hotels on this end of the bridge.
Yeah.
Across from McDonald's.
See, I always think about where you guys live, but Clarksville itself is
Clarksville
by
itself
that bridge.
Yep,
and-
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's a good fishing town.
Yeah. Cute little town.
I like how our like default thing in the morning has been biscuits.
Hey.
What else? Gas, coffee.
Gas, biscuits, and coffee.
That's
energy
big.
drinks.
That's big. It's a key factor.
Gotta get going for the day.
So
Yeah.
I think that my third pick, I may be the only person that's been there.
Wow.
I don't know if I know you haven't been there. I don't know if
where
you
you're
have been
going.
there.
I think I know where you're going.
Jefferson City, Tennessee,
Oh.
in between Douglas and Cherokee.
I was thinking of somewhere in that area too.
Yeah. We went there a couple years ago for the college series. Ramp is fantastic. It's super cool. When they have overflow, they just use it's like a big grass field that goes into the lake, and we were launching like 16 boats at a time.
Holy crap.
Yeah, it was like the coolest thing in the world.
Jeez.
Yeah, when it doesn't rain, they just have people drive down the grass into the water. It's super cool. I love that part of that. Whole town wakes up early. A lot of bait and tackle stores. There's a Bass Pro Shop really close by. Lots of lodging. Once again, when you're talking two pretty big tournament lakes, no problem getting power. No problem finding gas early in the morning.
A lot of gas stations.
A lot of gas stations. A lot of gas stations. And it's just super easy access off the highway. Like, you don't have to drive really far out there. Like when we went to Cumberland and we had to drive like
Oh.
3 hours in the middle of freaking nowhere. Like, it's like right off the highway. It's awesome. So, had to go Jefferson City. I like Cherokee a lot. Smallmouth are fun there.
Good pick.
Yeah.
I like it. I want to go.
You should go. Big smallmouth, big stripers, big largemouth.
Yeah. Interesting. I could see that being a good area, a good fishing town area.
Oh, yeah.
Really is.
Yeah.
And then Carson Newman's right there too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and if anyone's been out in Cherokee, there's actually like a couple like floating like tackle stores.
Huh?
I can think of one in particular that we stopped into a couple times. Yeah, it's like a big floating dock, and there's a tackle store on it.
He's like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Huh. I don't know what to make of that.
That's really cool. You just like tie up to it and you get out and go shopping.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
It's not on land. It's literally on a dock.
That's quite different.
So I can think of. I was told there was like two more, but there's one like in the middle of the lake, on the left side if you're running up it.
Very nice.
So that's my third pick.
All right, my final pick. I can go north. I can go south. I can go in the middle. What do I do here? I'm very unprepared for my picks. I'm gonna go.
Well,
I know I'm gonna go. We talked about the importance. We talked about the importance of a good place to get a biscuit in the morning.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with a place that not you, but you will be visiting soon in Leesburg, Florida. And I'm gonna go there because they have the convenience store, which is the nearest and dearest to my heart. My favorite because of Stewart Shops. But nearest and dearest to my heart as a New Jerseyan, Wawa.
Wawa.
The heck is a Wawa?
Yeah.
Wawa's got everything.
Wawa has everything.
Like a Buc-ee's or something?
It's like a better QT.
Yeah.
Okay.
Better food QT. They have way more options. You get like subs and
Sushi.
yeah. Oh, no. You can get subs.
I've definitely been in a Wawa that said sushi. I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
Yeah.
I believe it. I got all kinds of sandwiches and great breakfast. And Leesburg has one. No, but you got all the Harris Chain Lakes to pick from to go to. There's a pretty good tackle store. I actually didn't go in it, but I was told about it. So supposedly they got a really good tackle store. Bunch of gas stations, bunch of places to stay. I mean, there's oodles of places to go and stay. Good boat ramps. Just another, same kind of reasons as all the rest. Good, and the access one. It is like right off of a bunch of major roads, so you don't really have to like drive through nothing to get there, which is always a positive.
Definitely makes it easier having everything there.
Yeah.
Kind of not in town, but close to it.
Yeah.
So if you need anything.
Yeah.
If you walk out to your truck.
Easy access.
Flat tire or something.
It's not like Manny, Louisiana, where you gotta drive an hour
to go
anywhere.
At the Mountain Island boat ramp until 6 a.m. for a truck.
Let's not go there. I have one knock on Leesburg before we get off of it, and that is so many old people.
Yes, it's Florida.
And they all drive so slow.
Yes, it's Florida.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess that's just a Florida thing, but
maybe so. Yeah. All right, number 4.
What do you got? Final pick of the draft.
Another unique one that you're probably going to be like, okay. Hendersonville, Tennessee. Old Hickory Lake.
Ooh.
Me and my buddy Austin fished one of those, Bass Pro U.S. Open qualifier thing.
The $1 million tourney. That's all you need to say.
One of them. My reasons for that are the smaller lakes, so there's not as many. You're not waiting an hour to put your boat in the water in the morning, usually.
Yeah.
That tournament you were, because there was 200 and something people there. That lake got beat on.
Yeah.
It was not meant to handle that many people. But another big reason is, literally 20 minutes away was Nashville.
That's right. It is close to Nashville.
I mean, we were, on the highway, and then we're there. And we were just, went to Bass Pro. We found this little spot called, Uncle Buck's, I think.
Yeah, you guys ate good, right?
2 days in a row, we drive 25 minutes to get to this little, hole-in-the-wall place. They had, fried gator tail, fried frog legs for, $10 or something.
Hell
and it was
yeah.
just, it was one of those places, $10, and it was a plate of food and they'd bring you like unlimited like appetizers. It's like I think we got out of there like paying like maybe like $12 or $14 a person, and it was just like we were like, oh,
That's amazing.
that is like the sole reason I'm picking that place. Because you know me.
Hell yeah.
I like a deal. It's the same sort of concept. It was a cool lake that was different for me. It wasn't exactly like the greatest fishing lake.
Yeah.
But it was a lake where there was a lot of...
time of year you guys went too.
But still, I mean, you know, somebody's got to win.
Yeah.
But it was a different lake, but I liked the way the lake set up. Everybody around there was like, you know, we talked to so many people there. They were all like willing to like... You just tell from them. They were willing to give you the shirt off their backs.
Yeah.
If you needed something.
Yeah.
And then everything else was, 20 minutes away. That like if you like wanted to go to Nashville and like go to Bass Pro, like 20 minutes away. Granted, they had like their own little, town, which was Hendersonville. Mm-hmm. But we were like, well, we're by Nashville. Let's just go to Nashville.
Yeah.
So it was just like I kind of knocked off like I wouldn't say 2 bucket list things at once.
Yeah.
But I did.
Yeah.
That's why.
Cool.
It's a pretty cool place.
Biscuits availability.
How's the biscuit availability?
Uh-oh.
I think.
Uh-oh. Didn't they give them to you?
Yeah, I think they did.
Yeah.
So, I mean, bring them right to you. It's that good. The coffee was kind of. I don't want to talk about the coffee.
Bass Pro Shops coffee's no good.
Stick to biscuits.
So, my final pick.
Final pick of the draft.
Final pick of the draft. I was between 2 Florida places.
Oh, I think I know where you're going.
And sorry to Okeechobee, but I can't pick Clewiston. How do you say that? I don't even know how to say that.
You're all around.
Clewiston, Florida, wherever Scott Martin's from. I've driven through there once, so I counted it as being there. And I am gonna skip that and go Palatka on the St. Johns River. I've been there. I spent like 4 days fishing there, and honestly would have been higher on my list had it not been for a lack of access to stuff. The early morning biscuits are low there. You're not gonna find them, but it makes up for it in the fact that you can find an Airbnb on the river like really easily and for really cheap, and they almost always have a dock, so you don't have to take your boat out.
Wow, that's
That's cool.
And the reason I'm picking it is because it's probably the nicest place I've been to. It's the complete opposite of my Bay City experience.
Really?
Everyone was nice. Yeah, everyone was asking how the fishing was. Like, I had like full on conversations with people, like sitting on their porch. I'd be like fishing their dock. It's not like Norman where people like threaten to call the cops on you.
That's the truth.
Like they have like full on conversations with you. I had people giving me advice, like telling me colors to use that ended up working too.
How about that?
So yeah, just all around really nice place to go. I liked St. Johns River a lot. I didn't catch a lot of fish while I was there, but I think it was also right before it started getting better. So yeah,
Cool.
Interesting.
I had to pick that.
Interesting pick.
I want to go there.
Yeah, it's a really cool place.
I do too.
Looks
I want
like
the
it'd be
grass to
good.
come back before I go though. Was the grass there when you were there?
Pads.
Was that like I was like right
Not
when it
a lot
died,
of grass. Yeah, it was right after I was there the year after the hurricane
Yeah.
came and like flooded everything and killed all the grass because it washed all the fertilizer and shit into the water.
Yeah.
When was that?
I went down there in 2017, spring break 2017.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does everyone want to go through their worst real quick?
Worst?
Yeah.
I think we all are.
Worst.
Town.
Town.
Worst town? I don't even have mine off the top of my head.
Oh, I know mine.
Well, low key, I'm gonna have to take a blow at my hometown.
I know what I'm going to have to take a shot at.
All right, you go first.
It has to be near a fishing location.
Like tournament location?
Tournament location.
Okay, fine. Then I won't take a shot at my hometown then.
I think it's called Gloucester. Yeah, I think it's probably Gloucester. Gloucester,
in
New
Massachusetts?
Jersey. New Jersey.
Gloucester.
On the shores of the Delaware River. It is...
Not good?
Uh-uh.
Nah.
The boat ramps are crap. The get shot ability is high.
It's always fun.
Yeah.
Dodging bullets, catching bass. Man.
Yeah. The trash is high. The smell is terrible. It sucks.
Are there many redeeming qualities there?
No. It sucks. There's probably a Wawa. It's probably the only redeeming quality. It's in New Jersey and it's near Philly, so I'm sure there's a Wawa. But other than that, it probably sucks.
You want to go?
I've only been once. I don't want to go back.
Sucks.
And it's like 40 minutes from my house.
Mine's going to be Bay City, Michigan.
Fuck off. I was going to do that one.
I mean, we all
Now I got to take pop shot at my other place that I don't like.
we all knew it was coming.
Yeah.
I mean, it sums it up. I'm driving like on my way there, and I see this sign on the side of the road that says, "Watch for hitchhikers, prison area." What? It's like 11 o'clock at night, and I'm by myself in Michigan. I'm like, what am I doing with my life?
Yeah.
The orange jumpsuit run out in front of me. And, oh, God,
But other than that,
Nobody
people,
liked us either.
no one
No,
liked
they
us.
hated us.
Yeah,
And we're going back. Let's
Tell me a
go.
story.
Yeah, someone tried to. Well, they already know. I've told it on this
Run off the
podcast
road?
like twice now. Someone almost tried to run me off the road, or they did try to run me off the road.
That place just sucks.
Yeah, it does.
And people were trash talking us inside the Cabela's too,
Yeah.
which was fantastic. It was a great
hated
walking around
us.
that corner into that aisle with my
hard to
college
find.
bass fishing shirt on.
Food was not accessible. Biscuit, not accessible.
The ramps, that ramp,
Oh, ramp sucked.
that ramp where you had to swim.
Yeah, well, that was kind of on me, but
Well, there's still no tie-ups or anything.
yeah, no, it was terrible. Yeah. Mm-mm.
Yeah, no. Bay City, no. Okay, well, seeing you took the easy choice,
That's why I took it, because it was easy.
I'm going to have to go for the second easy choice here.
You mean Gloucester? What's down on your list?
Drum roll, please. Manning, Louisiana.
Yeah,
Sorry, Manning. You
But
just
it's
have nothing, including including cell phone service.
yeah.
No cell phone service. No out. It was an hour access to anything that Toledo Town and Tackle didn't have. Toledo Town and Tackle didn't have. You were driving an hour, and
Yeah.
that's not even like exaggerating. Like it's literally an hour to anything. It took you forever to get anywhere.
Yeah.
Jarris,
Including the highway.
including the highway. Yep. Drove.
It's like 2.5 hours
40,
off the highway.
45 minutes down a dirt road.
That sucks.
45
Sucks.
minutes on a dirt road.
Straight dirt.
Straight dirt, no pavement.
Awful. Awful.
Let's see. The places to stay, if you didn't stay in their like freaking 5-star resort spending $400 a night,
Yeah.
you were staying in a crack den.
Yeah.
I.e. Jarris Bush and I stayed in one. And yeah, it was, you had to drive forever to get anywhere.
Yeah, no. Everybody went to Toledo Town and Tackle for everything. Or the Dollar General.
The Dollar General, yeah, or the
Forgot about
Mexican
Always Dollar
restaurant.
General.
Yeah, it's always
Always.
Dollar General. I forgot about the Dollar General.
I will never remember. I never forget walking into that Mexican restaurant, and every single table was taken by college kids, and every single one had their laptops out.
Yeah.
Because that was the only place other than the
Other than the
hotel
hotel.
that had Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Sucks.
It's just not.
Just doesn't make school easy. You know?
No,
You
it
gotta-
wouldn't.
No,
you
it
gotta-
doesn't. It does not cater towards the college experience.
When you're traveling, you gotta find a way to do your assignments and stuff.
Yeah.
So
Yo, Taco Bell.
The old Taco Bell.
Bryce and I spent like 4 hours
Oh
in a
my
Taco Bell
gosh.
one night in
Nice.
Hartwell.
I got like one thing done.
yeah, I'm sure their internet was fantastic.
It wasn't bad.
It was actually good.
Really?
I just couldn't figure out what I was supposed to do for this assignment.
I can tell you that the internet at the Mexican restaurant in Toledo Bend was not good because there was 4,000 people on it. But
Jesus.
yeah,
Fun.
that's it.
That's all.
That's all, folks. After this episode airs, we're gonna do a vote on my Instagram
Okay.
story of who has the best picks.
Okay.
So go and vote. Check it out.
Go
Sunrise
vote.
Bassin.
Heck yeah. Thanks for watching, folks.
Yeah, thanks for watching.
Thanks for coming on, buddy.
Oh, happy holidays, by the way.
Happy holidays.
This is a pre-Christmas episode, so
Enjoy your
Merry
families.
Hanukkah.
Merry Hana, happy Snow day. I don't know. And yeah, we're gonna do a end of year wrap up episode next,
Yes.
and yeah, we're rolling to 2022.
Catch you on the flip, folks.
Yay! Tight lines.
Peace.